What's going on, everybody? Thanks again for joining us on another special episode of the Who Do You Think You Are podcast. It's crazy, 158 episodes. You missed, by
Odds
the
or
way.
evens.
Odds or evens.
These fuckers have never played odds or evens, dude.
All right, don't just say the F word in the first 10 seconds, dude.
158 episodes. Look us up on YouTube at WDUTUR. We're the first ones that come up. Hit the like, hit subscribe, watch it, and maybe share it with a friend. Nick just got Down syndrome for this episode.
Wow, we're coming in hot today, huh, man?
Also, check out the social medias at WDUTUR Pod across all platforms. That's WDUTUR Pod
across all platforms. Shout out to all the subs this week, too, dude.
Yeah, dude.
All the
Yeah,
listens. Glendale, dude.
Hell yeah, Robin Sutton. Who
We
else?
love you.
Bobby Sutton's awesome. I can't remember. There was like 15 people. I just remembered one name. So thanks, Bobby.
So obviously he looked into that guy the
Yeah,
most.
seriously. Dude.
That's
What
a
about
female.
Jennifer, dude?
Yeah, dude.
What about Alex? Dude, you're forgetting all these people that subscribe.
saying
dude.
names.
And Jennifer's
I'm just
looking
saying
good,
names.
dude. Jennifer's looking good.
She
I literally
thought
hit
he-
up everybody I know this week, and you guys came through for me, and I appreciate it. Love you.
You had a lot of people to reach out. Like, I don't save it. Like, my sister's number isn't even saved in my phone.
It's maybe
So-
sister.
It's maybe, yeah. So like, I don't know. Maybe it just like it may be this weird thing because like I was like, that's a good idea to do that, to reach out to people and be like,
I never thought about it either.
but you have connections with people that you've been friends with. Like I realize I am so toxic. I don't keep touch with anybody, dude.
Yeah, but I haven't really talked to most of these people either, and I just hit them up at a random to ask them to watch my content. So it's kind of fucked up, and the fact that 15 people did come through and do that is badass. So kudos to you guys. You're the shit, and I love you, and thank you for loving me.
Fajotes, dude.
Hey, Nick!
Hey, Pedro. Who do you think you are?
How do you know that this is a pretty sick old world?
Oh, it's a sickle world for sure. And we are out of Studio 3 today, and we are straight in the living room for some, there's some personal reasons. My name's Nick, and officially the Edisons are releasing Welcome to the Devil's House at Pub Rock October 23rd.
Whoa.
So it's pretty excited.
October 23rd?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. The week before Halloween, man. It's kind of a spooky album, so I'm excited, man. So
Heck yeah, all the Glendale people, if you're listening to us still after the 2 weeks ago, come check out the Edisons October 23rd. Where's that at again? Pub Rock?
Pub Rock, dude.
Where's Pub Rock at?
Good downtown
Phoenix?
Downtown Phoenix, baby boys.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait to play again, man. Don't cut me off. This is my intro, you piece of shit, dude. Okay, man. All right. See you guys there. To my left. Yeah.
I'm Pedro, and don't let the bitch tits fool you. They're packing heat. Over to CJ.
And I'm Chris James. Find me on social media. Brand new jokes every weekday at CJ Talks Funny. Let's get the show rolling, dude. I don't care about my stupid ass joke.
Let's get
dude.
No, say it, dude.
I care about your jokes. Say your
I'm
joke,
Chris
dude.
James. I'm 5'10". I'm 155 pounds, and for some reason, feta cheese smells like foot fungus to me. Do you guys have
You
that?
shouldn't have done that.
I told you. I already told you, but we're in it now.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you guys like feta cheese?
I love feta cheese.
Really? Mm-hmm. I think that's crazy.
You know what I don't like? Blue cheese. That shit's disgusting.
Blue cheese is also gross.
Blue cheese rules, man.
You're both
Yeah.
gross to me.
You probably also take it up the butt, dude.
And then lick it.
Lick what? The dick that goes up my ass?
4 minutes 5 seconds. We almost did it, YouTube. Come on.
He has said I had Down syndrome in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah,
He
that's
said
true.
fuck
Yeah, but YouTube
in the first
doesn't-
10 seconds.
YouTube doesn't demonetize Down
So
syndrome.
now
dude.
basically we're talking about a person with Down syndrome getting fucked in the ass and them licking the dick after, dude.
And that's what feta cheese tastes like to
And
me.
that's what Glendale likes, baby. We're back. Oh, sorry. What was the punch?
Why are you sex shaming?
There wasn't a punch. It was
Yeah.
just going to be a non sequitur.
Why are you sex shaming Down syndrome people? Do you think they don't like it up the butt too, dude?
I'm
This
not,
is an interesting question. Do Down syndrome afflicted people have
or
interesting
Downs.
sex lives?
100%. They're freakier than everybody else.
Can they consent?
That's a good question.
A little bit of silence there in the studio.
Well, I mean, honestly, if you can consent to driving your car when you're drunk, that means that you're making decisions if somebody has sex with you when you're drunk.
Judge Joe Brown, dude.
When you have Down syndrome.
Judge Joe Brown.
I'm just saying, dude. Yeah. Canada.
Yes,
consent.
they can consent. They're normal human beings with a missing chromosome, dude. That's all it is.
Extra. They got one more.
Yeah, you piece of shit, dude.
Well, some of them are missing.
Don't
and
miss
some of them are
chromosome these
extras.
people. We love you guys for tuning in, everybody. Thanks so much to.
You seriously don't like feta
I'm just
cheese,
uncomfortable. No, feta cheese sucks, dude. It tastes nasty. It smells like foot fungus, and it might be related to the what's that herb you got? Cilantro. I don't like cilantro either. It tastes like dirty dishwater.
Damn, dude.
I feel like it's related. Is there any relation between cilantro and feta in your on your taste buds?
Good and good. So yeah, they're related. They're both good.
Related by good.
Dude, CJ, you'll suck a homeless guy's dick and he won't eat feta cheese, bro. It's crazy, dude.
What kind of homeless guy?
Feta cheese.
I know, but is he homeless because he's like mentally ill, or is he homeless just because
he's homeless
his family
because,
abandoned him, or does he steal?
Does it matter, dude?
He's a Joe Biden supporter, and he's been living off Joe Biden's stimulus checks, and now he doesn't want to get a job on unemployment. That's why he's homeless.
Well, I got knocked off the unemployment, dude. That's why I got to suck the dick because.
Oh, touche. Okay, well, all right.
You got to provide.
I'm trying to get it from somewhere. Yeah.
There's gotta be somewhere out of here. I'm glad that I promoted my bands before all this conversation. So it's
hell yeah, dude. The Edisons.
The Edisons.
A pub crawl. What's it called?
Yeah, dude. Fuck
Pub
you.
rock.
Pub rock.
Whatever.
The devil's smoothie, or what's it called?
You guys are assholes. You guys are lucky this is such a successful podcast, so I have to keep on showing up every week.
Yeah, dude. We got 72 subscribers. So.
Yep, that's true.
The way you got through that sentence, it sounded like you had Down syndrome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, easy with the Down syndrome.
Now I
dude.
want to have sex with you.
Yeah, because they have freaky sex lives. Oh, mad respect for Down syndrome people on my end.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Whatever, man. This is an honest question. So your daughter, how? I feel like that's a paranoia thing that would be in my head. Like, okay, are they gonna walk? Then they finally start walking, right? Then you were before the podcast. You're like, now she's talking. Mm-hmm. Are you like waiting during all these steps, or is like since you can kind of see, like they do tests, right? So do you already kind of know?
You have an idea of like the health of your baby in the womb.
Yeah.
And then, but I mean, there's still other possibilities like deformities or stuff like that if you have sex with your sister.
Or get vaccinated.
Or get vaccinated, dude.
What if she did? Like, how do you think that would have affected your life?
Drastically? I mean, how else?
In what way?
Affect? In every way, because it's not only like, I guess you have this idea of like do you want to hit this?
Sure. Am I allowed to?
Like,
can people with Down syndrome hit pipes?
Well, they can consent, so.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we really solved that one. But.
You might have Down syndrome. This is righty tighty, lefty loosey on your lighter, dude. What is the purpose of this? That's crazy.
I'm a handyman now. So.
More like a handicap now, dude.
¿Quién crees que eres?
No, I mean it is a reality, and yeah, I was the most scared, I guess I would say, throughout the pregnancy to like find out and do these tests of like development in the womb and how everything's progressing, but yeah, I mean it's even still, because I mean there's people that live 30 years and then they get diagnosed with ALS and then the rest of their lives. It's like, so I'm just like, that still worries me, but that also worries me not only for my daughter, but like that shit could happen to me too.
Yeah,
it's happening to you.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like it's happening to me. I
And
get
then you
afraid.
just snowball,
I think my
and then the
grandpa had
anxiety
Parkinson's.
builds. Yeah.
But that was something my dad said. My dad says a lot of stuff. So
I feel like if you think you're
He also said he loved you, dude, and look how that turned out.
yeah, it was definitely a lie.
low blow, man.
Was it?
Yeah, that's not cool, man.
You're fucking
Yeah.
shitting on Down syndrome people over here. I figured
You
I could
call-
Yeah, but you don't say it to one's face.
Yeah.
Just talk behind their backs.
Yeah, dude,
The manly
jeez.
thing to do.
You guys are terrible people, bro. You guys probably are Frito Lay employees, dude. Fucking over their employees left and right, dude. You
Are they
see them?
I'm
really?
tired of these lazy
Yeah,
people,
dude.
dude. They just didn't want to work.
Last week, somebody died on the line, and they had to like drag the person off the line
Fucking who? So somebody
to
died.
get back onto like to keep the assembly line going.
Did you die?
No.
Then get back to work.
Yeah, dude. Then there's another guy who like snapped his neck, and so Frito
the
like
job?
yeah, so they don't want to pay him.
How do you
So-
snap your neck working at a chip company?
like a machinery did something.
Stupid.
Whatever, dude. All right, you have a righty-tighty, lefty-loosey lighter. What are you talking about?
Maybe he should have,
dude?
and he wouldn't have snapped
You're
his
wearing
goddamn
Velcro
neck.
shoes right now.
It's Velcro, dude.
Yeah, and like those insurance fraud people like are just following him, like taking pictures of him, his wife, his kids.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild, dude. Frito Lay's, huh?
Well, you just think
they're massive too, because they not only produce like Fritos, which
Yeah.
are delicious, but I mean, have you ever had a Frito with cream cheese?
no.
Oh my
You?
god, mind blowing, dude. It's like having sex for the
You
first
are
time.
trailer trash.
You're
I
white
literally-
trash, dude.
You're white trash,
dude. I literally
You're redneck.
Pedro's
grew
white
up
trash.
in a trailer.
Yeah.
Like I was.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
down
saying-
the street from me.
Yeah.
I am white.
You know how I know you're white
trailer
trash?
trash.
Because I'm white trash and you were my neighbor.
Why am I doing a podcast with two trailer trash? We should change the name to Nick and the Trailer Trash Boys.
Two trailer park boys come around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Damn banger, dude.
Fuck yeah,
Okay.
dude. We just made that up.
But yeah, Frito Lay, dude, shout out to this. What's crazy is, but these bigger companies, that's the concern with Amazon, right? Is they're getting away with all this kind of, so now you start seeing the behavior, and then now, like every week, we're heading towards China, dude.
Yeah,
So-
right, dude. They're just fucking being Frito lazy.
Yeah, dude.
Whoa, whoa,
Hey,
whoa.
dude, what?
That's not cool, dude.
We need a pun button.
That's not cool because both the people were African American, so you're calling them lazy, and I disapprove of that joke.
Definitely, dude. That wouldn't fly in the Olympics.
Now I'm glad I pushed that button.
Definitely wouldn't fly in the Olympics, dude. Definitely wouldn't swim in the Olympics either.
Saw that one covered and I liked it.
All right, yeah. What's going on with the Olympics? You follow everyone
I
else
have not
Olympics?
been
Nobody, nothing.
Okay.
I know there's been a lot of drama, and there's been like the sexualization of women, like
Oh wow! It just started happening.
just now.
Wow.
Yeah, last week when the Olympics started.
Pervert.
dude.
I saw Simone Wait, is that a Olympic? Never mind. See, I don't know what the Olympics
I
are.
think that's Cool Runnings. You are thinking of Cool Runnings, CJ.
Well, I saw that guy's vagina, dude. So
Damn, dude.
continue.
No, but a lot of the women playing in the Olympics are getting upset because the men's, like, they can wear like long, leotards, as they're called.
Easy, bro.
Yeah,
Come on.
retarded.
It's not the Special Olympics; it's the regular ones, dude.
Yeah, dude.
But they wear like the long pants and like it doesn't show much. But the women
You
are
can see
all
the
wearing
outline though.
the women are all wearing like the little booty shorts and like I don't know. I've just heard a lot of people being upset.
So
about
whatever.
it.
They sound like trans athletes complaining about everything.
I can't play women's sport.
Are sports over? I feel like every baseball, like all the numbers are diving, right?
Except for UFC.
Except for UFC, but that's the least like woke sport right now, right?
I mean,
So, like-
baseball is still more watched than basketball. Even in the finals, like
But-
the World Series had like 12.6 million streams.
But that's gonna be way down from what it used to be. Like the Olympics used to be
Yeah.
like people would go crazy over it. You know what I mean?
There's still
These
those-
athletes would work their whole life not to be paid a single dollar, which is awesome. To make billionaires more and more money.
Hell yeah,
And
dude.
then do it in impoverished neighborhoods, spend money on the stadium that just gets thrown away.
Athletic slavery.
I think it's awesome. I think that's cool when they do
I
that.
support it 100%.
Yeah. God, where was it that they had the Olympics when there was like
Russia.
animals, Russia, right?
Yeah.
And there was like animals, like these, I don't know, like tigers or something that like broke into the
Yeah, the hotel wasn't even like done getting built, and they're like,
Yeah, that's what it was.
I
staying
forgot about that
people there.
super wacky
Yeah.
Olympics year. Yeah.
And there's no lights, no running water around the city, but in the stadium, it's just
That's booting for you, dude.
But that's the thing. That's like when we so I think that's the problem. Like why people can't celebrate the same way because people, whether it's righteous to be like, why do guys get to wear this and that, and why? But it's like it's a sport. Like, are we playing the sport? Or are we trying to make us a scene or statement about
Right.
something? Are
Yeah.
we standing away on the podium or like? That's the thing. I feel like you can't really. You have to kind of do that at this point. You can't just play the game, put your head down because you're like, well, what are you doing? But the whole thing is bananas because we kick somebody off for smoking weed and then we're doing it in Tokyo where people are like enslaved miles
Right.
around
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
I mean,
and North Korea has
In
a
Tokyo?
team, so
like
China.
I
I
mean,
believe it's China, isn't it?
close
Isn't
proximity.
Tokyo and Japan.
I'm just saying, like geographically, like they're not far away from places that
Yeah.
are doing these horrendous things.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
like,
And they're competing with people who are
and they're
representing
competing with those
company-
people,
countries.
and
Yeah.
those people aren't taking people out of their teams and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I mean, we're letting North Korea participate, dude. They're a straight dictatorship. Like,
no, they just really like their leader.
They're a gay dictatorship, bro.
¿Quién crees que eres?
It's weird that that people will boycott Israel. Like some Olympic wrestlers were declining to wrestle the Olympic Israeli wrestlers and shit. And there's all this like anti-Israeli boycott shit going on where like they're like senators are trying to make it illegal for companies to boycott Israel for whatever reason. Like what?
It's illegal to even talk about.
So
insane,
dude. So
we'll boycott Israel over
because hashtag support Palestine, dude.
Right, but then we'll still work with China and NBA Jam's dope, and you know what I mean. Like what kind of fucking stupid bullshit, dude?
It's hypocrisy.
Yeah. On its face, like it's so blatant and obvious, dude.
I mean, it's portrayed on TV, so yeah.
But that's so. Is that why sports like the Olympics are losing their magic? Because now that these things are so out there, now it's like everybody's talking about it. You know, if like somebody like Joe Rogan's talking about it, millions and millions. I mean, we're talking about it. That's insane. We got 72 people listening.
Yeah, dude. Shout out.
Almost 500 in Glendale, dude. They're like, whoa, what's up with the Olympics? I never thought about that. I didn't mean like you know what I mean. We
know what you meant.
Yeah. But so like maybe it's impossible to even have these kind of events or have this like, wow, America support, like, because we see all the cracks, the things that are wrong in the whole system. We see all the woke things. We see the people virtue signaling. We see billionaires making more and more money, people starving on the outside. It's like,
also, who the fuck cares though, dude? Like, let them fucking play the sport. Like,
but they don't want to even at this point. Like, they are also like playing into it, right?
Well, then get them out of there. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Get this runner up that was, second place that didn't make it to the Olympics. Get them. I'm sure they'll go and, pridefully support their country.
I mean, I'm sure, and isn't it?
Just let them play the fucking sport.
It's emblematic of the whole thing that's going on right now, where like the Olympics have the whole concept of everybody coming together and competing instead of warring, we can come together and cooperate in friendly competition, and that's obviously a positive, so that's a good thing, and that's something worthy, and if you're going to go and represent your country, then you should be the thing, you should just be the symbol for it, as opposed to being like, my country is separate from me. Like, no, you're your country, so why aren't you representing it better then?
That's like why LeBron James sucks so much.
Yeah.
It's like where you're playing, where your team is from, but you're a cuck to China more than anything. And I understand like the NBA makes like $2 billion from China each year.
Which
so
is like, why it's such fucking malarkey.
Right. But then it's insane. It's just like you just talk circles around it, because it's like, what are we missing? What are we missing here? Like, and I really don't want to, like, it's the same thing. That's like, I don't want to spend too much time talking about like masks and vaccines and COVID, because like we spent the last fucking year doing it, and we have the answers, and now we're doing mask mandates again when we know that they don't work, or the kind that we're using don't work. Yeah. Why are we blaming unvaccinated people when we say Dr. Fauci said the vaccine protects you? Don't worry about it then.
Yeah. Now,
so what are we freaking out about?
Now Fauci's under invest, right?
Well, yeah. Rand Paul referred him for a criminal investigation. So whether that actually happens, whether they take that up or not, is another story. But he's been officially, referred for lying to Congress.
He'll be fine. Nothing's going to happen to him. It's infuriating, where I'm like, why are we going backwards? And I think what's really happened, man,
because the Delta, dude, the Delta variant.
Yeah, I know. You're right, man. We should all go into lockdown again, because we realized that saved so many lives last time, and go back into wearing masks and shutting down our business when our economy is already failing. We can't even get workers for any jobs inside of.
I feel like everybody's all worried about kids too. Like, why don't we just kill all the kids, then we'll start over and start fresh?
Whoa, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have sex with.
I just had a daughter, dude.
Oh,
have another one, bro.
We could have hit the button, but it's all right.
It's all right.
That's good.
Who are we gonna have sex with?
Oh, damn.
¿Quién crees que eres?
See, I didn't hear it. That's
That's the kind of comedy we're bringing, people.
Yeah,
we just had a pedophile song that before we started recording. It was great. We all had a jolly good time.
And we sacrificed a child, dude.
Yeah.
Stole his adrenochrome, dude.
Yeah, dude.
We sliced it and put it on a pizza.
And guess what? I'll do it again.
We're gonna do it again.
Pizza.
Yeah, all bummers, dude. I hate seeing
Did you
California, New York,
Australia with that whole thing?
Australia.
The Australian health minister said that COVID can spread through farts.
Oh wow, dude.
Dude, my wife would have gotten COVID a long time ago.
She is COVID, dude.
Maybe that's how you got it, dude?
Oh, dude.
Oh, you never thought about that, did you?
That's how you got it, was sniffing. Getting that Dutch oven, bro.
Maybe I had Delta 2 months ago, dude, when we did our first living room episode of bombing and short shorts.
No, dude, because it's way more
remember.
contagious. I would have gotten it. He would have gotten it.
But I remember Nick farted and it smelled like Chinese food, and you didn't eat Chinese food that week.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think that was the COVID.
Kung Pao chicken or like
Yeah.
chow mein?
And then he
What
gave
was
Smelled like Kung Pao COVID, dude.
Then he gave it to that chick, remember?
it? Oh, shit.
And we blamed it on her on that episode.
Yeah, dude.
That's right. Whatever
was
happened
good.
to her, dude?
She stopped talking to me because you called her fat.
Yeah, you
Nick.
piece of shit. Oh. I don't even know what she looks like, dude. I'm
She
just
was
assuming if
also-
she's hooking up with you, she's probably fat.
Trailer trash, fat. Yeah,
She was also
100%,
mad.
dude.
She got
She
a
was
couple.
also mad because I said that it was lame because we didn't hook up. But
Dude, it's-
I thought we were gonna hook up. So what the?
Does she have a boyfriend?
I didn't know that the first time,
The second and third and fourth you did?
and I didn't say it was lame after that.
How undateable does doing this podcast make us, dude? I mean, really, I think about that all the time.
way.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I think my wife doesn't even want to date me, dude.
She's in too deep, though. She
Yeah,
can't get
it's
out.
like I
dude.
can't. What am I going to
You
do?
listen to all of her dumb ideas, and
That's
you don't
true.
make fun of her or anything. You're,
Oh.
that's interesting, honey.
Yeah.
Maybe on something.
And then you see me jotting down something. She's like, it's not my personal diary. Don't worry about it.
The therapist said I need to voice my opinion more. At least if I'm putting it somewhere. Yeah.
The couples therapist.
Yeah. Oh man.
No, it's
What were we talking-
wild.
Yeah,
man.
but
But
it
yeah,
sucks,
it,
oh yeah, sorry.
it is a concern. Like if my daughter is going to develop something, or
What? No. What? How far back are you going? We're talking about.
of the podcast.
We're talking about still about New
you
York and
ask?
California shutting down mask
my
mandates out now.
my bad.
Mandatory.
And then we started talking about COVID through
vaccines.
farts, and now you're talking about your daughter again, dude.
Yeah, man.
But how are they doing mandatory vaccines and these kind of things when we're so far into it at this point? That's what I
Because
don't
they're
know.
blaming it on that, but it's
Well, they're also like incentivizing the vaccines. Like Biden was saying like, oh, if we've been going door to door and this
you
and
sound
that.
like him right now.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, because I can't talk.
No, I think it's because you're getting a little.
You're accurate with your impressions.
Impression, yeah. I mean,
you've been
That's what I
really
was
good.
going for.
So, like, yeah. Well, how far are they going to push this to where you're going door to door to get like to incentivize people to get the vaccine? Like, how is that not?
When they started giving out free donuts and beer, it was like over.
Yeah, but,
Lottery tickets, right?
Like, how is mandating a vaccine like? Isn't that going against our rights?
Can I do
as
a
free people?
disclaimer too? Like we're all three vaccinated.
100%.
But I like talking. I like talking about these kind of issues because I think it's interesting to kind of play the devil's advocate to society.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
if you're not vaccinated, it's careless.
Yeah,
Of course
you're an
it
idiot.
is. Yeah.
But it is
And you
interesting.
should be forced to be separate from other people until you're ready to.
Yeah. I mean, let's get the FEMA camps going. Like, why are we
mature.
waiting? Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Dude, I mean, Frito Layzy is already doing it.
Yeah, dude.
So
Yeah,
camps,
yeah.
dude.
If you don't get the vaccine, you should have to go work at Frito Lay's.
that's what it is. Yeah.
Or Amazon.
Dude,
Yeah, dude.
the more stories you hear about Amazon, like it really, and you brought this up last week, and it didn't. Sometimes you say things that never like don't connect to me
Because you
So,
don't listen to me when I talk.
I'm like trying to think of something funny to say, but no, you were saying like, isn't it crazy that we're watching these billionaires escape the planet?
Oh,
I mean, they're literally that's literally what they're
On
doing.
our
so,
backs.
So you think, and even beyond that, you think like, okay, why would they want to go to space? You're like, oh, they're like.
They want to get out of here.
They want to get out and make sure they have an escape plan.
Yeah, because his ex-wife just got married again.
But also, why wouldn't you? Well, see, that's the problem. I was thinking these jokes while he's was saying this kind of thing. But now that like I would think back, I'm like, that is crazy. Like we're literally watching these billionaires be like, all right, we just want to go to space, just want to see how it is, you know. Or whatever. But it's like they're
11
literally
minutes.
making sure if I need to go up there for 6 months, a year, or forever,
How long,
can
yeah.
I? How,
Yeah.
can we sustain this? How easy is it? Like that's
And like, so let's say they get to the ability to go back and forth to Mars, and they can shuttle
children.
hundreds. I mean, maybe hundreds of people a month.
The new Epstein
or,
Island.
or hundreds
Yeah.
of people every 6 months or something. How long does it take for them to get every elite you know, and their family who gets the lottery ticket, you know,
2
up
months.
there, and then start nuclear war down here. Don't even tell anybody that you're all leaving.
Or not even nuclear war, like nuclear disease.
Yeah, or whatever it is, that just, you know, a Noah's Ark kind of situation where you're just like, all right, let's clear out the riffraff. We got to let that settle down for 20 years, and then we'll head back.
That's why. And think about this, like we're
Can
pretty.
you survive 20 years in space?
On Mars, I don't know.
I'm sure they could find. I mean, eventually, dude.
Like they're trying to terraform Mars. So if Mars gets terraformed, even just to that extent, then that becomes a possibility now.
But also think about like how we're not super open, like America is like showing what we're doing, our billionaires are doing. But if our billionaires are doing it, you know goddamn well that high powered people in China have already done this. In Russia, they've all experimented, and they've all kind of been trading the same kind of map. You know what I mean? And even to get like more, like get super conspiratorial with it, maybe that's why like this UFO thing's happening, where it's like that's a distraction, or we're just kind of thinking about space again, where it's putting it in our brain, or they know some terrifying stuff that's happening with UFOs, or if it is like us from the future, or them telling us, hey, there's a expiration date to what's going on. Like could be so much shit deeper than like, now that we're just seeing the precipice of it, it's like, oh.
Dude, have you seen the Tomorrow War? It's surprisingly pretty good. And it's like it deals with that, where like people from the future do come into our modern, you know, present day, and then they tell us that there's this war going on, but the war isn't against other humans, it's against like an alien race. It's a pretty badass movie, honestly. I enjoyed it.
I think it's interesting that if you look at what humans do, what the strife throughout humanity of man versus man or whatever has always been just the acquisition of resources, the ability to control it and dictate it as you see fit, you know, and like in accordance with your society. So however coherent that society is, you know, and how at whatever scale, and it's just all these like sort of undulating civilizations that just like build up and get so big, you know, this idea that can get coherent and level throughout so many heads, so many people working in unison, and then all of a sudden something comes and disrupts that and fissures it, and it breaks apart, and then it starts to build back up into some new thing. It's Greece.
Dude, that sounds like my testicles, like right before I masturbate, you know, something like it builds up, and then I rub one out and it comes, and then it starts building up.
And there's a new generation.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
But it's happening so quickly, this like change, this like rumbling and this mixing. Because if you think about like this last year, when you really think about all the crazy shit we went through that you would never imagine that we went through, and it became so normal, to push that to another year or something, man, this everything would just start seeming
meaningless.
No, man, there's always meaning. If you just have to find it yourself, you can't be looking at the outside for that, dude. Come on, that'd be dumb.
Damn, dude.
Don't be
Was that
R-worded,
Ronald McDonald?
Dude. Yeah, dude. All right. It's not funny, dude. This is burning very strangely, dude.
It's just running. You want me to fix it?
Sure. Thank you, producer.
So I do think it's weird, though. Like, so you've got this undulating, like these waves of civilization that come up and come down. And obviously we're at a part where there's like fissure. There's in all of these institutions, there's a separation between people, because we don't have a coherent ideology. Like last week we were talking about what religion did to keep things coherent, you know, and it gave us like the storyline. It gave us a sense of community.
Damn, we're smart, dude.
You know?
No, it's true. Yeah. I mean, I think I brought that up, dude.
And so,
I don't just say bad things, people.
And so when you think about the way that's going, if you look at it right now, it's very obvious there's fissures in everything. And the people themselves don't have trust in the institution, as obviated by the whole Olympics thing, where the people who are supposed to be representing your entire nation go up and say that's bad, not I'm bad, but this the institutions, the country, America's bad, and I'm not America, you know, even though they're the ones who are representing us. So it's just like,
can you not identify as American, dude?
That'd be cool,
right?
Dude. I don't know. It's all a bummer, dude. I felt like we were coming out of it. That's what sucks about it, I guess. You know,
right? But then it felt like.
But that's how we come out of it, though. We have to figure out what the next organizing principle is. How do we?
The Edisons and the Who Do You Think You Are podcast.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's
Organize
how you come
around
out,
us.
dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Get you the latest news, more accurate news.
Fun. It's fun
It's
again,
fun.
dude. You know what I mean?
No, but that is
You're not
true.
just waiting for Hannity to say the N-word or something. Dude, I tune in every week just, I'm like, come on, say it. I know you're thinking it.
Yeah. There was the Trump rally this weekend, basically, dude. And in Phoenix, that guy's still around and still talking about stuff.
You went to it, right?
I went down there and checked it out.
It wasn't really a rally, though, was it?
It was a rally. It was organized by Turning Point USA. It was a student action rally, and there were a bunch of speakers, including like one of our state representatives, Michelle Ugenti-Rita, who got booed off stage. Yeah, that shit was hardcore.
Why'd you get booed? They didn't like her, or
because
what?
she's a rhino, so she's which is a Republican in name only. It's an acronym. And
Sounds like you're fat shaming her, dude.
Does she have
Is she fat too?
No, I was gonna say, does she have a
hook up with her?
dude.
Does she have a big nose, man? Like, why they call her
She's
Rhino,
cute.
man?
Rhino, she is just Republican in name only. So it's like you say you're a Republican, but then you vote on all the big government bills and shit like that. It's like
So she's a poser.
exactly,
I would have booed her too then.
exactly, yeah. And
That was the wrong place to be at a fucking rally.
she handled that so poorly too. I mean, at the end it was okay, but she's getting booed, and she kept trying to go into her speech, which is this really fucking hack like 200 years ago, our founding fathers
Founded feta cheese. Do you all out there like feta cheese?
Or do you have food fungus?
This show sucks. Say racist stuff more.
Come on.
Bring out DJT. Bring out DJT.
So she tried to do that, and then she was like, listen. And then she started to go back into the speech, and it's just like, it's not going to work. You got to get these people's attention somehow, you know?
Show your tits.
So, yeah, dude, like, what's up with your tits? Come on.
What's happening with those?
So and then she was just like, I'm running for Secretary of State, and I will win. And she just, like, stormed off stage.
Damn.
So it got wild, dude. It got lit on the inside, but I didn't go inside. I hung out outside and tried to get some interviews with some people.
How'd that go?
Pretty well. I got 2 interviews, and the first one I didn't have the microphone on.
Beautiful.
So
Was the
Larry,
first-
if you're watching, sweet old guy named Larry, he had this badass little bandana on and a cowboy hat. And,
Oh, yeah,
Sounds
dude.
like you hooked up with Larry.
dude, I wish I hooked up with
Did you
Larry.
hook up
He
with
was
Larry?
handsome,
I think
dude.
he hooked up with
Odds or
Larry.
evens, he hooked up.
Evens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude. It was
Nothing
funny.
even about what they did.
I told
dude.
Larry, 'cause Larry's 75, dude, and he was like, I told him, like,
Yeah.
I came
You
over
into that
because
geriatric pussy, dude. What?
I told him I came over because he had that blue bandana on, and he just kind of was like, huh? Like that.
Yeah.
And then he started talking about more shit, like, whatever. And
Maybe that was your grandpa with Parkinson's.
it might have been. You told me he died, Dad. Why are you always lying to me?
I said the country died when Donald Trump left office.
My dad's like, oh, you found Larry, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't want to tell you. We know there's always that classic, like, we should have told you sooner.
Larry was
We
cool
think
though
you
because
could handle it.
he's 75. He's at this Trump rally, so of course we go up to him, expected him to be like fucking hardcore conservative. And he's like,
Survived COVID, huh?
he was like, yeah, he's like, I'm from Pennsylvania, and fucking, I'm just, I come out here because nobody's reporting this, so I got to hear it. And, you just kind of listen and make your choice. I'm just like, dude, why are you so reasonable? What the fuck? Dude?
Yeah, it sucks, dude. I hate when you
chose you-
get reasonable Republicans.
Yeah.
I like that tag.
Yeah.
I came over here
Who
because
do
I
you
thought you
think
were
you
going
are?
to be kooky.
House of the... What'd you say? What was it again? Give me the tag.
Rising Sun or what?
Oh, damn it. Respectable Republicans? What was the word?
Reasonable.
Rhino.
Reasonable.
Republicans in name only.
Reasonable Republicans, dude.
Dude, that's our new hashtag.
Yeah, who do you think you are? Welcome to the
We're the
Reasonable
yeah.
Republican podcast.
Yeah, we're changing it. Reasonable Trailer Trash Republican podcast. Dude.
Why don't we just change our name to the Reasonable Republicans?
How about the Reasonable
I
Trailer
like
Trash?
that, dude.
Dude.
The Reasonable Republicans is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could actually start like a rival, like a 30-year-old Turning Point USA, like for dropouts and people who never went to college and shit.
Our racism will definitely hit with them.
Yeah.
It'll be right up their alley, dude.
Yeah, like
I mean, that's along the sides of great, like Rush Limbaugh, you know?
Rush Limbaugh, dude, my favorite.
Another reasonable Republican.
I love Rush Limbaugh,
Oh,
dude.
dude, he was the shit, dude.
Limbald.
Rush Limbaugh. That's Nick. I keep.
hell yeah, dude.
I gotta keep. I forget that I'm not the baldest person in the room.
Yeah, dude. I'll just have to remind you, dude.
Yeah, I forget too, dude.
I know you got nice hair, dude.
It's long, dude. I need to cut it.
Damn, dude.
You want some?
Nice, dude. Yeah. You should do that. We should do that for the 200th episode and have a butt plug in my ass and I wear a wig of your hair.
Yes. Hell yeah, dude.
We're the reasonable Republicans.
That's a perfect segue, dude. Because I went to the Trump rally. Let's round this out here because I actually got an interview with an author. His name is William Owens. I meant to bring his poetry book, but dude. I forgot. So sorry, William. We're not going to read your poetry today, but it's dope.
I think I remember one of them.
Oh, Nick remembers it. Please go ahead.
There was a cross on my lawn. I do not like crosses on my lawn.
This is a picture of William, just so you know.
Okay, never mind.
Perfect. Keep going. Yeah, never mind.
Did we mention William was blind?
Actually, he wouldn't like crosses on his lawn.
No, you actually were going right down the line.
Yeah, damn.
But don't worry about it. William's poems are great. But yeah, so I went down there. I got an interview with Larry, the weird guy with the bandana.
Your grandpa.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of white people there. I was lucky to grab this interview with a colored person.
Were they
There's a lot of white people there?
Yeah, it started to rain, dude, and I had to get out of there because the whole block smelled like wet dog.
Oh yeah, dude, that'd be terrible.
What was that clip that I saw of Rand Paul getting like almost taken out by this riot?
Oh,
where was he at recently?
That wasn't recent. That was that was in 2020. Kelly Paul, his wife, just penned an article about when they got surrounded by a mob, and the mob was like shouting at him about Black Lives Matter, not even realizing that he's the one who penned the Breonna Taylor bill to stop no-knock raids. So it's just like this total irony of just like this ridiculous outrage aimed at him
for absolutely no reason.
Yeah. When he's actually
ignorance.
Yeah, when he's actually one of the most outspoken advocates, and one of the on the right side for sure, probably the most like active in like ending the drug war and like ending imbalances in color disparity.
He's a reasonable Republican, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's
a libertarian basically, but he plays the Republican game.
Ugh.
So he's like this bitch that got booed.
He's like a diet Republican.
No, she's a Republican, but she's a Democrat, but she plays the Republican game. That's basically her game. She's
the old
like
Hillary Clinton,
a moderate, in Republican clothing. That's the whole.
That deal. Is the old Hillary Clinton, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, she's doing it on the other side.
Yeah, dude.
She's basically a fucking Republican, but she's in the DNC clothes.
Dude, I hooked up with a girl one time like that.
Looked like Hillary Clinton,
dude.
Take it easy. You remember?
I hate that bitch.
You didn't like her, huh?
Don't do that, dude.
Hell no, dude.
Yeah, hell no, dude.
Enoki.
158 episodes, dude. Now you're trying to yammer on about Hillary Clinton, dude. He's like, you guys can joke about shit, dude, but you ain't making fun of Hillary Clinton, dude.
Noki, what do you think about Hillary Clinton?
Don't talk about my girl like that. Damn. What's Noki's voice? Do you have a voice for Noki? I think we've talked about this before. It's like you like personify your dog and give him a voice.
No, I talk to him. I don't talk for him, dude. It's disgusting. I would do that.
I do both.
It is weird. I never really thought about that. I don't do that. I never really like think about his thoughts out loud because
I tried to get kisses from Noki and he just
very like
rejected me, dude.
Unwoke of you, dude.
And then he just barked at me and then walked off.
You know who's legit here.
You're raping me, dog.
Damn, look at that. I just got rejected for the brown skin, dude.
That homeless looking Ace Ventura just tried to rape me, dog.
You're not allowed to say no to sex based on the color of people's skin, Noki. Don't you know that?
Not in dog terms.
He didn't give a fuck. He just laid down, dude.
Damn, dude.
That's
He's going for that bean.
Can I at least watch?
Nah.
Can we both watch? Can we all watch on camera? Can we watch you make love to my dog? How much you make love to my dog? Dude?
How much?
Yeah.
Throw a number out, dude.
How much? Pedro's like, how much do I gotta pay you?
I don't know, dude.
Dude, I'll only give you $7.
All right, back to this Trump guy. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Talking about how sex my dog.
Let's talk about this conservative Christian author now.
All right.
Jimmy Owens, right?
So Mr.
Mad
William
love.
William
Owens, and let's get her started. I'll turn the volume up.
That might help.
Don't worry about it. Here we go.
All right, let's see. Can't wait.
Oh.
Oh, Anticipation. He really does a good drum.
He's building it up.
to
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I see. See what he does.
Delayed gratification. Chris James here, Who Do You Think You Are podcast, here with William Owens. William's an author, and I just want to get a little bit about why you're out here, what motivates you, why you do what you do.
You know, my passion as a writer is to write, I would say, relevant revelation that God gives me as it pertains to what's happening in our culture, in our nation, even within politics. I believe what I have to say should communicate three ideas. That's hope, love, and forgiveness. And a lot of times we just get distracted by the noise. But what's the real issue? The issue is the issue of the heart. That's what it's about.
Do you feel that the same could be said on the opposite side, that, you know, liberals and Democrats feel that they're the good guy and that they are also moving from the heart off of best intentions?
So there were these two trees having a conversation. And one tree say, I have the best fruit. Another tree say, no, I have the best fruit. Until a guy came along and he ate a fruit off of one tree and then he went and ate the fruit off of another tree. At the end of the day, it wasn't what the trees talked about. It was the taste of the fruit that mattered. So you have to bring forth fruit. Let the fruit speak. If the fruit cannot speak, if it cannot bring forth good, a tree is known by its fruits. Either make the fruit good or make it evil. But don't say that my evil is good, because at the end of the day, it has to pass the test. That's why they want to do away with it. That's why they want to be inclusive of everything and everyone, no matter what they believe in, no matter what fruit they bear. You know, so I only live by that rule. A tree is known by its fruits. If we could not talk, let me see you live.
And the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Is that how we finished it? Interesting, dude.
I like that. If we could not talk, let me see you live.
Oh, I thought you said if you can't not talk because you're trees, let me see you leave, dude. I thought that's what you said.
Yeah, dude.
¿Quién crees que eres?
We
deep,
need a
dude.
pun button, dude. That was great.
Yeah, it was very like The Giving Tree by Shel Silverson. What was that version?
Shel
Dude, but
Silverson.
good old Billy Owens here. I mean, he had some solid points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how you asked. I mean, I honestly think that you have a lot of like really great questions that, you know, and that's me speaking from the heart and showing you
Thank you, dude.
showing you my bare fruit.
Thank you. I really appreciate you are.
But I was like, I like your forms of interviews a lot.
Thank you.
Continue with Willie.
Let's see what else William had to say about the election. Do you feel that our election integrity was jeopardized in this last election?
Are you screen recording?
It's been jeopardized for decades. Even before the machine had problem, let's just say that, there was already a problem in our nation. And that was just the next phase of deception. We've become more bold in our deception. We've become blatant in our deceiving the American people, because for the most part, when a person wants to believe a lie, they support the system that will promote a lie. This is why we're not seeing the outcry.
I'm here to be
Such a
trained.
bold confrontation of this. So when it comes down to the integrity of the election, it doesn't really start there. Okay, it starts with our leaders, and we don't have statesmen no more. We don't have a core of honesty.
We don't have
and
statesmen
integrity
anymore.
and in character anymore. So as a result of that, anything's up for grabs. Because people are not going to be called into accountability.
Couldn't agree more. We were talking about Frederick Douglass, What to the Slaves is 4th of July, and that was a true statesman.
In my book of poetry I wrote in 2016.
Did you just
I
call
wrote
him
a poem
Frederick
every day
Douglass, dude?
for 50
No, I said we were
days,
talking about
September
a
14th
true
into the
statesman,
election.
Frederick Douglass.
And it's in my book here, Poems for America. You just purchased a copy, and thank you for that.
You're
and
welcome.
in that book, I talk about, I guess the poems just go to the core of the issue. We don't want to go to the core of the issue because we love our groups. We get to hide in groups. You don't know who I really am. Just believe me, trust me, but let's not have a one-on-one conversation to where I get a chance to look in your eyes and see if you really believe what you're talking about. America, I'm an optimist, but at the end of the day, you have to balance that with reality. And when you go back, what caused the Pilgrims to want to come to America? It wasn't to be successful. It wasn't to buy a wonderful house and have a perfect job and get a perfect education. It was for one reason, to truly have freedom to worship God and be kind to one another.
Hell yeah.
But human nature, right? It was impossible to stay
I feel like
that
he
way.
duped me right
And
there.
I truly believe at the end of the day, God answered their prayers by bringing them to this country, but we've lost sight of that. and we're not getting it back. I truly believe these are the last days, and the only book I can go by that's been constant, and that's the Bible. It talks about.
Edit it out. Edit it out.
Cut.
How do you know that this is a pretty sick old world?
Yeah, dude. You ruined it, dude.
I was just gonna say, let's have him on the podcast.
Yeah.
He sounds great. Ugh.
You didn't hear him talking all this Bible stuff the whole time? He literally said that at the very beginning.
I know.
They always seduce me into it, dude. Damn it.
Churches always do that, dude.
That's so
But
true.
he kind of got me there because he was all it's about one thing, freedom. They came here for freedom, and I'm all and then he's all to worship God, and I'm all snap. I mean, kind of, but
You started for a split second. You started believing in God. You're like, wait, yeah,
yeah.
no,
Like yeah.
Wait.
Hold on,
Wait, you're saying that shit was real?
yeah. This whole thing was real.
Is there any refunds for this book?
Yeah. Dude. I'm going to use it to smoke weed.
I do like that he thinks we're in the apocalypse. I mean, we agree with him on that.
He said that he thinks these were the end of days.
Yeah.
It's because he probably read, that book about Donald Trump that was written in 1700s.
The time travel.
Little Baron Trump, right?
He's the last president.
I remember that song too, and Nick sang it. That one, Little Baron Trump.
Little Baron Trump. Daddy's got a gun. Little Baron Trump. Gonna fuck your mom. Baron's got a gun.
And back to our interview with Mr. William Owens. Where do you think it's going come 2024 or sooner?
Well, when you take a look at the borders right now, let's just keep it real. Let's just take a look at the borders.
You talking to me?
The borders,
Talking to you, Pedro.
the way they're coming down right now, to me, I see that as more prophetic than I see it politically. Anytime a nation has undone itself,
What
the
drugs
first
is
thing
he
that
on,
goes
Jesus,
is
dude.
it's safer.
Yeah.
Jesus Jude.
That's
the most
first thing.
dangerous.
If you look at the Bible, anytime God's people start giving him the
¿Quién
finger
crees que
and
eres?
start saying, we don't need you no more. We're
can
going to do
actually
it our
find
way,
that shit in
our way.
jail.
The first thing that happened was they lost safety. They no longer had a divine protection. America has enjoyed protection. We've enjoyed freedom. These things just don't come because you find some freedom seeds. Let me see that tree. Freedom is a result.
That's what we call
this guy in
and
trees,
so
dude.
That's what we call
I
bullets.
believe we're going to see
Hell yeah.
a catastrophic consequence upon our country.
Plant a freedom
that
seed
is
in
gonna
these
it's gonna make
tyrants, don't
9/11
peace.
look
And eat the fruit of the
absolutely-
labor of the
and it's no
back of a...
disrespect, but 9/11 was a warning.
Dying Frito Layzy.
And now we're going to see more of that. Just look at the signs.
Dying Frito
Defund the
Layzy.
police.
That was his other poem. Did you read that one? Can you please read his...
I didn't read
Yeah,
it. Did
Dying
you?
Frito Layzy. He did that.
You don't
It was a
remember
poem
that
in the
one,
book.
dude?
No, I don't think
You
I
remember,
do.
you
Do it,
remember
do
it.
it.
You're
Ready?
saying-
Dying Frito Lay's. I'm not getting paid. They follow me around, trying to get found. I don't. Is that how it goes? I don't.
Diet Frito Lay's and we
That's
do
it.
it for the gays.
That's it. That was it.
Yeah.
Now,
God.
he's about to get heavy here.
Catastrophic
Hold on.
consequence.
Yeah, dude. If he's gonna get heavy, you should be careful because diabetes is a real problem in their community.
¿Quién crees que eres?
I don't want him to go losing a foot or a hand, dude, if he's a rider.
¿Quién?
Oh man.
This is the Reasonable Republicans. Welcome.
Welcome back to the
First episode.
Reasonable Republicans podcast
I can just continue. I forgot
with
what I
our
was
first
gonna
guest,
say.
Mr.
Giving
William
him the
Owens.
finger and start saying, we don't need you no more. We're going to do it our way. Our way. The first thing that happened
way or the
was
highway, dude.
they lost
Hell's bells.
safety. They no longer had a divine protection. America has enjoyed protection. We've enjoyed freedom. These things just don't come because you find some freedom seeds. Let me see that tree.
yeah, that
freedom is a
seed line,
result of something. And so I believe we're going to see a catastrophic consequence upon our country that is going to be, it's going to make 9/11 look
In the next 4
And I've been
years.
planning it for the last 2 years.
But 9/11 was a warning. And now we're going to see more of that. Just look at the signs. Defund the police. Who do you call your uncle? Okay?
Yeah.
Joey.
I would have never thought
Joey
that
B.
was possible. But we become hardened. So we don't even have the tools to,
Yeah,
to
Uncle, I
be
got some
rational.
burglars in the house.
Defund the police. What politician would endorse
Shoot those
it?
motherfuckers.
I mean,
And any of them that have their own private security, right? If they can afford it.
That's right. And they have fences and security cameras around.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Willie Owens, dude.
Dude, he's really, he's
He's passionate, dude.
No,
making me think about it.
he's definitely passionate. And
he's
you know,
autistic. Sorry.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Once I get
William,
going,
I told you,
can't.
man. I gave you the heads up, bro. So I hope you were laughing.
now,
I'm
like,
joking, dude. Just selling his book and he's excited outside of a Trump rally. I get it, dude.
yeah, who wouldn't be, right?
Look at what we're doing, dude.
Yeah.
No, he's
I was there
like,
too.
He's like
Yeah.
genuinely.
I was selling our podcast at a Trump rally.
That's where we got a lot of
Passionate.
subscribers last week. So I think your whole texting an ex-friend is actually a complete lie. And
This is all a Trump rally.
this is all a
fans.
Trump rally.
Those are Trump rally follows.
Hey, Trumpers. Hey, Trumpsters out there.
You might like.
Don't
this.
tell my co-hosts, but come on and watch the show.
These are all jokes, but they're not really.
He's a very genuine guy, though, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to reading his poetry.
Welcome to the Reasonable Republicans, where it's all locker talk, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Locker Talk with the boys.
They just let you grab it. I almost broke a beer.
Damn, dude,
Trying
y'all
to
getting
help you.
wild up in here, huh?
Oh, yeah, because we clear.
I'm wasted, dude. I've had 12 beers, so don't listen to anything I said today.
I'm also wearing the exact same thing today that I wore out there, so you don't know that this wasn't recorded on the same day or whatever, dude.
I also
Can't
love how you
prove.
just admitted that, and then I walked in drinking a beer, and you're like, "Dude, you're already drinking?
Yeah.
You've been drinking 12 beers? What
Yeah,
the fuck,
12 beers, dude.
12 deep.
Cheers, dude. Here's to 11.
Hell
Dude.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Let's get some final thoughts from Mr. William Owens.
all right.
Wrap this thing up.
Bring them on, dude.
I just believe that we're prime in position for a serious chastisement from God. And you cannot continue in this without consequences. Just ask Rome. No one destroyed Rome.
Hey,
They
Rome.
imploded. Now we're seeking pleasure. We're seeking to do what we want to do. If I'm not mistaken, you got to fact check
Wait.
me on this. I don't know if it's true or not, but the Pope just
Okay.
Oh, wait, we got to fact check him, too, so.
I'm curious
do that.
about Rome. So it then imploded on itself? Well,
I don't know. That seemed weird. I thought the barbarians took Rome down.
Yeah, then they
I'm
The
asking-
Germanic barbarians.
This is pure ignorance. I actually want to know what is the story behind Rome, the empire falling.
We can find out.
Do you know?
Caesar
Did it-
got
Well, I
stabbed
mean,
in the
there
back,
was,
dude.
yeah, I mean, there was a lot of corruption, like politically, and then they just, as far as I know, the political corruption caused division within it, and they couldn't defend the borders anymore. They couldn't
And that's-
manage the economy, and then they started getting raided. And
Are you talking
losing
about
the
America?
Well,
battles.
that's what our model is after, right? Because that was the great. They created the democracy, right?
I mean, Greece did, but yeah, Rome was like the next greatest example.
You think Kamala Harris is going to stab Biden in the back, dude? And that's how you get rid of him?
Oh, maybe.
Dude.
What's the old saying?
With,
Rome
with
wasn't
the
built.
COVID vaccine.
Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was destroyed in one, right?
Oh,
Something like
yeah.
that.
Rome wasn't built in a gay, bro.
Yeah, it imploded on itself.
And you learn something new every day on Who Do You Think You Are
Interesting.
podcast. And you know, you don't have to fact check us because this is all true.
Yeah, that's true.
What did he say at the beginning of that video?
We'll start it over. It's just 1 minute. Here we go.
I just believe that we're prime in position for a serious chastisement from God. And you cannot continue in this without consequences.
I think Pedro
Just ask
is.
Rome.
Just look at him.
No one destroyed Rome. They imploded. Now we're seeking pleasure. We're seeking to do what we want to do. If I'm not mistaken, you got to fact check me on this. I don't know if it's true or not, but the Pope just got through saying that the Bible's obsolete. We're going to rewrite it. Florida just passed a law to where you can have sex openly now.
Yeah,
It's
Florida.
Shout out. Follow us.
Yeah.
This is debauchery at its highest. We hadn't even seen nothing yet. So when you take a look at it, you just look, and this is not for me to condemn no one. I'm no better than no one else. But you cannot defy gravity. You can't say, we're going to vote against gravity, meet me on top of that building, we won't jump, and gravity, you can't touch us. The concrete's going to welcome you. I believe
We can
that's what
try,
we're headed. So
though.
it's very important for people
Definitely try.
It's tempting.
to resolve where they are
Then
with
you'll meet
God,
God.
resolve with, why did God allow America to be, and now that we're losing it, why? And it's because we've lost our sense of honor and fear of God.
Thank you so much, William.
This guy sounds like he goes home and just, self-masochist. Isn't that what it is when they like whip
Self-flagellates?
Yeah, that. When they like whip themselves in the back, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, we need a chastisement
Easy
from
with the
God.
whipping in the back and all that, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, come on. That was not intended
That makes it worse.
that way.
That it wasn't intended. It just slips out like that. That's disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that just
I
means
know
it's part
nothing
of your
about that.
normal.
It's true racism, right?
Yeah,
Like, that's what it is.
Exactly.
Because you didn't know where the line was.
William, do you want to come on the podcast?
He's just trying to hit on you and convert you, William.
got-
Don't do it. It's evil. It's temptation.
There's a picture of Jesus Christ in our studio.
There
And
really is.
That's true.
That's legit.
Yeah.
It's a white one. But
It's a picture of me.
He touched me. He's touched me too, dude. Jesus has definitely touched me. I believe he's pronounced Jesus from where Pedro's from, but he still got it in there.
Chuyito, we call him.
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Oh, yeah.
Chuyito, por favor, deja que mi familia esté bien, que mis amigos estén bien y felices y que no se maten.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Muchas gracias, Chuyito.
A Mexican prayer in Spanish. Ugh.
Yeah.
I just prayed for you not to kill yourself.
He just
dude.
said
That's what
why
I did.
America is ending, and this is exactly an example. That was the perfect example of why we've just imploded on
I
ourselves.
told
as a
you, dude, at
culture
the
and
beginning
society.
of this episode.
The walls come down. We can't protect people from flooding in.
I think he's got a great point. America is a lot like church in that same way. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. America,
No,
like
dude,
we've got a church, they have crackers and wine. America, we've got crackers who wine.
Oh.
Hey,
that's
CJ Talks Funny. Follow me on Instagram every day, folks like Autumn.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? At church, they sit, stand, and kneel. In America, we mostly just sit.
Whatever, dude.
But
I
we
think-
stand for the anthem and we kneel on black people's necks. Woo! Follow me. It's CJ Talks Funny.
God,
Back to you guys in the studio.
Another shameless plug, huh?
I know.
Did you hire him?
I don't know what we did.
You guys got to start paying me, or otherwise.
I didn't know those were jokes.
Yeah. He's speaking from the heart.
You could tell
Yeah,
afterwards I screamed. That's how you know where the punchline is.
Oh.
Is that like
Do you do it one more time for us?
Is that like a
America's like church, dude. Church has
No, but is
nuns.
that like a
America has
joke?
golf cart.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to
girls.
get it out. It's like the sociopaths like
Yeah.
at the top making you laugh.
Is that like the Andrew Dice Clay oh
It's like ooh, yeah, but it's my own.
Yeah.
It's like ooh. That's
Yeah.
what I do. I do ooh.
doesn't sound like your own though, dude.
Yeah, it's mine.
I mean,
Sounds like
He doesn't do
SpaghettiOs.
ooh. He goes oh. I go ooh.
yeah, but I mean it's like his
it's
shtick.
different. But no, it's different.
That's a SpaghettiOs commercial for sure.
ScaghettiOs.
Ooh.
Ooh.
See, dude?
Oh,
It makes everything
ScaghettiOs.
funny. That's not even a joke.
They actually hired
Ooh.
Andrew Dice Clay for like the voiceover.
They just slow it down. They just
For
make a high
SpaghettiOs
pitch
version.
octave. Oh, bring it down.
ScaghettiOs.
No, man. Out of all three of us, I think I'm the more religious one, and like the one that actually like.
How dare you? First of all,
I would
dude.
say I'm the most extremist.
But I mean, I'm trying to relate to homie here.
homie, Jesus Christ, dude.
Damn.
¿Quién
Homie,
crees que
Jesus
eres?
Christ. Yeah, that's who I'm trying to relate to,
Oh,
dude.
word. No cap, no
He did
cap.
say it was relational.
No cap, fam, no cap.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, bro.
Hell yeah. Shout out William Owens, bro.
I drink a 40 right now. Hell yeah.
Oh, we.
All right, you're the most religious one. You're relating to this homie. Go on. What do you
So
I don't know. Sometimes I feel bad about making Jesus jokes and stuff like that.
Why?
Like,
Oh, Jesus.
it's that Catholic. It's like the not the Catholic cover up. I was just about to say Catholic cover up.
Catholic guilt.
Catholic guilt. Yeah.
Do you feel bad just out of the chance that it might be real, or what's the deal?
No, because like what's real in like my perspective is like I know there's a God. It may not be Jesus Christ. You know, it is my own belief of what a God is, and I'm sure you guys have that too. Because
You're
because
weird,
you guys believe, right? I mean, like something's gonna happen when we die.
We're
Like-
friends, right?
Like something. We're good, right? We're good. After this ends, like me and my family and all my dogs and stuff will still be up there, like hanging out and stuff.
Nah.
You
my
guys
wife
believe in that,
asks
right?
me every time, like, do they believe? And I say yes, and that's
So
why
you-
she keeps on
It's
letting me come
literally-
back here.
It's now until maybe 80, if you're lucky.
I'm not trying to live till 80, dude.
No.
Really?
No, remember I said like 54 last time?
Oh, that's so sad, dude. 54. What do you got? 4 years left, dude? How many dog years is a Mexican?
¿Quién crees que eres?
I don't know, but like your receding hairline is definitely more.
Dude, we stand through this trial of time, though.
Do you?
Yeah, drunks, just grumpy, old.
Yeah.
The gravity just puts us closer down to the cement. We're just miserable.
Little fact you probably don't know: the oldest living person is a Peruvian woman, so from South America.
Yeah.
So, just
Whatever, dude.
Just
Prove it.
FYI.
What racial slur is she?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't try to tend and like to lean in any.
Yes, you do.
Those directions.
What is she?
Dude. She's
Tell us what she
Peruvian. I
is.
just told you.
No, what's the slur? What are they? Write it down in the comments below, please.
They, them, theirs, dude. I don't know. You're like being so unwoke right now.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're trying to sabotage me
I'm awake.
and say that I'm trying to be this bad guy that I make racial slurs all the time.
I was just asking. I was trying to
Whatever,
educate the
dude.
people at home.
You know what, dude? Cut this. I'm fucking.
We cut.
Dude.
Hey. And we're
Rock
back.
star over
We're
here.
back. We're back.
We're back.
We're good. We're good. You guys cooled down?
Yeah, I just had to
Everything
suck his
all right?
dick earlier. So
There was a lot of sexual tension we had to get out of the way.
¿Quién
All right. Yeah, well, that's fun. Did you have any other fun stories from the Trump rally, dude? Fucking white
There was
supremacist piece of shit.
there was literally only 2 counter protesters there.
two.
there was
Just
one-
2 people, not 2 groups.
2 people, yeah. There was one person in a parking garage shouting Trump is the Antichrist through a bullhorn.
Okay.
And there was one trans person, like a trans Native American, holding a pink sign. And when we went to ask that person if we could interview them as the counter voice, they were like, no. And then I was like, okay, no disrespect. We were just trying to find somebody out here. Everybody else here is for Trump, so we couldn't find anybody with an opposing view. And they were like, is there anyone else? Like, and they said it with such loss and desperation, it broke my heart.
Damn, dude. And think about, you said a Native American trans?
Yeah.
The struggle
They
of
may have
that
just-
person's life.
Yeah.
Was she hot,
That's
dude?
up.
Easy with the pronoun
dude.
gendering and all that stuff, dude. That's
Fucking
very
gender
unwoke of
bender
you.
gross, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
After I try to call you one.
Was she fucking hot, bro? Would you fuck that tranny?
I do it. If you got me, you got me.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
No, but I mean,
Trump is anti-Christ. Well, I mean,
was
dude-
she hot?
oh, dude.
Also, what a worse place to hide if Trump's supporters are going to go attack you is a parking garage, because there's only like one way in and one way out of those, right?
But then they find a way to make it that it's like they're playing the victim.
They must have lived there because the stairwell was occupied by federal-looking agents, and then the whole top row had cops all on it.
Gotcha.
Snipers, dude.
Yeah.
JFK.
I was looking the whole walk over, dude. I was just like, Jesus Christ, this is a fucking...
So only 2 like against the view.
Literally
the
only
rally.
2 people showed up
That's
to
so
counter-protest.
wild.
That seems all right. That's why they need to recount the votes because
Because Arizona's with you, Trump.
Dude, there was 2 people there. There was literally thousands. There must have been thousands. I mean, definitely hundreds. Like when I
stick
got
with
there,
one, hundreds or thousands. Jesus.
That's
a vast
That's the way my brain works,
differential.
dude. I'll tell you how it went. Is when I got there, I showed up and I looked at the line and was like, "Fuck, man, I don't know if I'm gonna wait in all this line just to hang out with all these like conservative people and stuff like that."
Reasonable Republicans.
Yeah, and so I was like, I'll walk to the back of the line, hang out for a minute and see how it goes. I got to the back of the line. That wasn't the back of the line. It was just where the thing turned, and it was all the way down that block. Did that same repeat. When I got to the end of that line, it was, as I'm walking to the end of the street, I could see that it kind of curves around this way. So I was going to cross the street. When I crossed the street, I saw that it actually wraps around this block, comes back up, and comes, like, it was just an endless fucking maze of Trump people. It was fucking wild.
Where were all the shooters at, dude? Sorry.
I'm telling you where I was. Everybody was looking at me weird because I was just kind of just walking the line, looking at everyone, and then I'd stand on the corner for a while and kind of look around.
Oh, yeah, they were watching you.
Yeah.
Those snipers definitely had
100%.
there were 16 red dots on you.
There was a lady cop.
Hey, Pedro, you got eyes on the roof? Yeah, we need all hands on deck on this one.
He's over here. He's over. He's moving now. Northbound.
He looks like Javier Bardem. He looks like the serial killer from Non-Binary Country for Old Men.
He has the Trump haircut from 20 years ago.
Devotee, dude. Devotee.
Dude. Yeah, that's great. Those kind of like that. I like how you did that. That's one of those things that always sucks that I always work on weekends because I would actually, especially for the show, it's such a fun thing to like interact with people. Then you also have a jumping off point because it is for a show. You are using it for, but it's funny. It's fun to interact with some of these people that are like super passionate about all these different walks of life. And I think it's cool to like get out there because nobody does it in a genuine way either anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's also like it's more clickbaity.
Gotcha.
Yeah, everybody.
And we're gonna talk mad shit.
Everybody asked that when they went out. Like, oh, are you like one of those ones like you ask people stupid questions and shit? People questions make them look dumb and stuff. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
I know it looked like it, but
yeah,
that goes back to what William said. It's like we have no trust in these, institutions. Yeah, because everybody's out there trying to get 1 million views on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So are we 72 subscribers? Thank you.
Yeah, man.
And it's amazing the way people will start to just gravitate over if you just pull a camera and a microphone out.
Oh yeah.
Or even like when you were playing the videos, I know you had to minimize them because they were longer interviews and you had to edit it down. But like even like those edited interviews, I'm always weary of because it's like, well, what was cut out?
Yeah.
But I know you, and I know you wouldn't cut out any, major specifics or.
Yeah, I just tried to cut out and whatnot and just keep the main point of the.
Yeah, thing. But it's also like if you see that initially.
And if William Owens feels like we did any kind of injustice to him with that, I told him to hit us up and let us know and we'll fix it.
We'll definitely fix it for sure.
Yeah, next month.
What do you mean next month, dude? Fix your face next month, dude.
How are you gonna fix it?
My dick.
Oh!
It's been a little while since we.
Oh! Can I get some SpaghettiOs?
SpaghettiOs.
Damn, dude, that was good.
Dude, what's going on, buddy?
He's chilling, dude.
Yeah, it seems.
Are you working tomorrow, Nick?
No.
There's a rally. A bunch of nurses are going down and protesting the COVID vaccine.
Some single mamas out there.
That's right.
How do you know they're all single?
And they're unvaccinated too.
That's true. They're unvaccinated. Have at least 1 or 2 kids.
Usually
90%.
the one I know, the one that told me about it does. So
I'd say
you're
a solid
right on point right now.
85% of them have 1 or 2 kids. Also,
cute.
47% of them married.
I love them. I love
and they
nurse.
got them tits, dude.
Not as much, and also veterinarians.
Tits and scrubs, bro.
Veterinarians are sick, mentally ill people, dude. So are nurses, but veterinarians are like low IQ mentally ill.
I love them, dude. A nurse and a veteran, whatever. Dude.
You do have sex with Down syndrome people, dude.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Whatever, dude. Takes one to know one. Okay? And I'd have sex with you, dude. And you're right. I'd take advantage of people.
Yeah, friendships.
Friendships.
Dude, they got COVID smelling dogs. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can smell them by a fart, dude. I could be a COVID smelling dog.
Yeah,
like
dude.
I'd be like, yeah,
because you do have smelly farts.
What time's the nurse rally at?
The nurse rally is tomorrow in Phoenix. I'm going to tell you what time the nurse rally is.
Wait, what are they protesting?
I'm gonna dress like
mandatory vaccines for like first responders.
They're pro-vaccine, right?
We're going down there to make sure that everybody has their vaccines, and if you don't have your vaccine, then you have to
Put
get
you
it.
in a
That's
camp.
the point.
This just sounds like a mass vaccination.
Put you in a camp. That's what that was the chant. Put them in a camp. We are the champs.
What if they do like some kind of weird electromagnetic vaccine downtown?
Whoa, dude. Put them in the
I could
camp.
see them doing that, dude, from space, because space isn't even real. Shoot those Jewish lasers down, dude, trying to take Christian gods away from us, dude.
They're going to electrocute him, dude.
Electrocute. That sounds Asian.
That does sound Asian.
¿Quién crees que eres?
So it's
At least he didn't do the eyes this time.
So it's the Stop COVID-19 vaccine. This is a really good segue into that, by the way. Stop the COVID-19 vaccine mandate. Please join us for a rally at the Arizona State Capitol in Phoenix tomorrow at 10 a.m., 1700 West Washington. Stand for freedom, not force. Hashtag fight banner, hashtag stop the mandate.
And doesn't it say like vaccine mandatory on the bottom of that?
Yeah, it says you have to be vaccinated in order to attend.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. So I can definitely go.
Because
That's
who's
awesome.
disgusting enough
dope.
now?
That's dope that I can go, dude. I'm glad that they're not letting unvaccinated people at that rally tomorrow, dude, because I'm going to go. COVID.
I got the Delta.
I'm going to give, I'm going to give some of those thicky nurses out there, dude.
Hell yeah. And they said if you're vaccinated, you can come. It says right here.
I can't come after my vaccine. Actually,
they're going to keep it separate but equal.
¿Quién crees que eres?
That's shout out Johnson & Johnson. I still waiting to get a letter back because I can't come and I can't get hard, and I may or may not have been a pre-existing condition, which they're claiming. And you don't have to keep on watching me through my bedroom to know if I'm getting hard and jerking off. This is getting weird.
Calm down, Frito.
Calm down, Frito Lay, dude.
That's dope. So show up. It's at 10. You can take my camera if you want.
10 a.m.?
Mm-hmm.
I work.
I'm gonna go at 9, dude.
Yeah.
Get there early with some donuts for those fucking
Well, you have
thickies.
to. You think a nurse is going to have donuts? No, dude. Bring a smoothie. Bring something healthier. They're nurses.
Oh, there's going to be so many baddies down there, dude. I'm so attracted
What
to
are you
nurses.
trying to hook up with the girl CJ's going to hook up with? Just these fucking pigs?
We've hooked up with the same chick before.
You, dude.
Yeah, dude. We treated her like a pig, too.
Hell yeah. Split roasted you. Dude.
I was squealing.
In the corner, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Just get in there. Come on, Pedro. Stop making pigs.
Stop being gay, dude.
Yeah,
Come on.
okay,
Fuck
dude.
us.
There's one more hole.
Damn, dude. Yeah. That's what I say after finishing 18 holes of golf. I was like, just one more hole.
It's cool.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Whoa!
Hey! Ooh, ah! What do you just pick a vowel, dude? Like, what is that?
Ooh, bro. That's mine. I made that up. I made up. Ooh. Actually, my roommate made it up.
Damn, dude.
Damn, I'm trying to steal credit. Carlos Mencia over
yeah,
here.
dude.
Jeez Louise.
Carlos meant to see this podcast later, dude.
Oh. Yeah. When he doesn't do it, I don't know if he's telling a joke or
Yeah,
not.
I know, right?
Yeah, he does have to do
That's
it.
the only way.
It's like this button.
¿Crees que eres?
Are they joking or is this
I
can't tell.
Reasonable Republican.
reasonable Republicans, man, dude? The house of the locker talk.
You guys want to end this last 10 minutes with the McAfee Dead Man Switch talk?
Oh yeah, dude.
Whoa, that was wild, huh?
That was wild. That was a week ago.
What happened?
I mean, so there's talk, and I mean, it's within a few days ago, supposedly McAfee's Dead Man Switch activated, and so on the Ethereum blockchain, a bunch of transactions started to populate.
And Ethereum is like a Bitcoin cryptocurrency.
It's cryptocurrency,
Okay.
yeah.
So the nurses can't get pregnant. I think they put the
They put the
Ethereum.
crypto in there.
your Ethereum.
Yeah, it's crypto conception.
Yeah.
Concepto.
Damn,
It's
the
it's conceptocurrency.
The crypto conception, dude.
Yeah,
Crypto
you put it up there, and then like while they walk around, it generates.
That's how you mine it.
Bitcoin mines.
That's how you mine it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you mine it from how many
first you
clits.
dig it. You dig them out, and then they dig out the Bitcoin.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. This
So
is a comedy
what-
podcast.
So
People.
what happened? Like,
So
a lot of transactions.
all these transactions start to populate, and then it's just people speculating now. Like, is the
But how do
information in the transaction a code for people's names?
Okay.
You know, like there's all this stuff.
Damn,
so
how high are these people?
Seriously.
It's
Yeah, the
Reddit,
crypto numbers. Are
I was high enough to read all of that, so they were higher than
No,
me.
that's.
Well, that
I mean
doesn't-
that's how they would do. I mean, like they have to be very secretive. So that.
And he's supposedly put it on the blockchain so that it cannot be erased because they would have to take. But the day that he released that, there was a huge, like a major internet outage, and they don't let go, and and it affected like a bunch of major companies and shit like that he would have targeted.
That's wild. So you're
potentially.
saying John McAfee's still alive?
He might still be alive. That's one theory that Reddit's, seen. If anybody was going to do... Also, this whole McAfee Dead Man Switch might be a troll, like...
Oh, yeah.
His suicide might have been a troll, which would be fucking badass.
He faked his own death?
No, if he killed himself and said there was all this shit and he just made
Oh,
everybody start
shit.
freaking out, like the whole CIA is shitting themselves and he's actually got nothing, that would be great.
That would be mad.
He'd love if
dope
they're
as
shitting
fuck.
themselves into his mouth, which is
Oh,
kind
he
of funny.
would
Yeah.
love that, dude.
Hell yeah, dude! I heard they're gonna bury him under the lavatory.
Oh, I could see that.
Damn, his final wishes.
I think I'm 90, dude. I think I'm actually 90 because I can't finish sentences anymore. Joe Biden, what? Please keep going.
I love Joe
Back
Biden,
to you guys.
dude. He's doing a good job, man. I think, what is he in his, this is his second year yet? How long has he been in service, dude? Because we got a wild ride ahead of us. This is just, we're just getting started. I mean,
My friend was asking where
it hasn't been 2 years yet.
if he thinks we're going to have Trump 2024, and I'm just like, I don't know, dude. 2020 years are going by like fucking dog years, or the opposite of that. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Mexican
kind of the
years.
opposite. Yeah, Mexican years,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. That's the same.
When your primos overdoses every 2 weeks.
Oh man.
¿Quién crees que eres?
R.I.P. dude.
R.I.P.
He was gay, wasn't he? That's why.
Oh yeah.
AIDS got him.
Yeah.
But you gotta love a
Still rampant in Mexico, by the way.
I know this is the thing they do in Mexico
Kool-Aid's.
for the gay funerals. They really celebrate those. They're very colorful about those there.
Gay funeral?
Yeah.
Enlighten me, because I don't.
They just bring it to the parties to life in a different way, dude.
I mean, yeah, we
Dia
put
de
up,
Muertos.
yeah, we
Gay funerals put the fun in funeral, though, don't they?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
and you
not-
guys started that, right?
That's not a funeral, though, dude. That's a recognition of your ancestry and
dude.
your past.
Okay, I try to lead you into a joke. And you just don't even do it. You just start talking to me like I haven't seen Coco before, dude. I know all about Spanish culture.
Yeah, I got Disney Plus.
Of course, I've seen Coco. You don't need to start saying, "Oh, this is our native past." I know, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
I was
Pedro
thinking a gay funeral joke. I don't know if you had pinata.
Pedro looks like Coco if he transitioned to be
He
a
looks
woman,
like he's gonna
dude.
die at a gay funeral, dude.
Talk about dead man switch.
He's one earring away from sucking so many dicks.
Right here, please.
Are you on Percocet? Is that why you wear sunglasses literally 24/7 now?
It is.
I'm concerned. I'm saying this as a friend, dude.
Zanny bars, dude.
Yeah, dude. Zanned out, dude.
Zanned out.
Fuck.
24/7. Don't tell my wife.
That's why you can't come, dude.
Oh, I come every time.
Oh, yeah. Those Zanny comes.
Oh, Zanny comes.
Where it just kind of leaks out, it doesn't shove out.
of drips.
Yeah, dude.
You're fucking disgusting, dude. You know
Yeah.
that?
That's,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
save it for the
dude.
last few minutes of the pod,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course we know that, dude. We're crazy. You
This-
idiot.
Yeah. See what's happening over here, dude?
Oh.
Is that a mechanical pencil?
Yeah.
I haven't
yeah,
seen one of
dude.
those since high school.
That's right. That's how I get high schoolers over here.
I'm hoping that they're in their senior year and they're a
Held back a year or two,
Yeah,
dude, trying to go
yeah,
to nursing
Fuck
school.
yeah, dude.
Already have 2 kids.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell
dude.
yeah,
Sounds
dude.
like my cousin.
Really?
Yeah.
She's single?
Nope.
All right.
Dude, that's what Biden means when he's saying he's having his senior moment. He meant a senior in high school.
Oh, dude.
¿Quién crees que
Did you just
eres?
crack a case here?
He's like, they're not even kids anymore. What are you guys complaining about? Like, no, they're still kids. They're still literally under 18, Joe Biden, but they're not 12 anymore. I'm not sniffing 6-year-olds
I
here.
still
I mean,
feel like I'm 14. That's why I can sniff
What if
them.
Biden was horrendously raped at like
11.
11? What if that's what happened, dude? So in his head, he's running around. He's like, I'm 11. You know, and he's like, Corn Pop, I'm going to fight that guy, you know?
I love the
I'm
hairs
strong.
on your leg, Corn Pop.
Yeah. And like, so Joe Biden's 11 in his head, and he's running around sniffing, and he's like, that girl looks 19. She's so old. Oh.
it's
you know?
called dementia.
Oh, spaghetti.
It's called dementia, folks. Let's not tiptoe around this. The guy behind the wheel, if he showed up in an Uber, you wouldn't get in the car.
And you know what? That's late onset dementia because
Yeah.
he's fucking old.
I think that's like right on time, isn't it?
No.
Yeah,
no,
he's-
That's like
He's
right on
peaking
time
right
onset
now.
dementia.
He should have had dementia in his 60s, dude.
He did have it. It started showing signs of it. They all knew. This is like when he's finally tripping. It's like you take acid, you get little
He's
hits
had
of it,
dementia since the
and now
60s, bro. He's a
yeah.
Democrat.
Exactly.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Dude, you're like Andrew Dice Gay, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right. Well, it was something.
Is that it? Are we at the end?
We're at the end.
This is the end.
God, I
dude.
feel like it just
This
started.
is the end.
This
It's like
is the end.
relationship that you don't really want to get rid of, but you know it's coming to an end, and you can't do anything about it.
Don't
It's
worry,
like when you
baby. I
plant
just
the
got to go out of
seeds.
town for a little bit. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
I'll be back next week for you, and then
you know,
we'll
and
cuddle,
that
do
hits
what
home
we're
because I
gonna
had a
do.
long distance relationship, and that's kind of how it dwindled.
We should have a long distance relationship with your mom, dude. It's gross what you guys do together. Just cutting your
Clipping
nails.
your toenails and shit.
26, dude.
Hey, when's the last time you had your toenails clipped?
I actually clipped him
26.
2006.
When was Obama president? When did he do all those drone strikes?
My mom loved him.
Yeah, when did he wanted to kill all those innocent people? Didn't we give him the Peace Prize? Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Never forget that day.
Oh man, January.
Hey, William.
21st? When was that?
William Owens has a book about why you shouldn't trust Obama that he wrote back then, so you can check that out. Shout out William Owens.
Damn,
Thanks
that's
for the
black
interview,
on
dog.
black violence.
That's
dude.
like, yeah, dude, that's sad. It tears the community
It's just
apart. you
words,
piece of
bro.
shit.
It's not violence if you're a reasonable Republican.
Are you living in today's world? Words are violence, dude.
I'm a reasonable Republican.
You beat me.
Literally, he would beat you if he's a reasonable.
Yeah, dude.
You fucking
If words were violence,
Dude.
I'd beat the shit out of you, dude.
dude. He has a thing from Home Depot of all the different scales of brown. He puts it up to you. He's like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
He says, these you
yeah,
beat,
dude.
those you beat, those you beat. These you can
Beat the
hire.
hardest.
These you can hire.
Yeah.
You
But
can
then
have-
those you beat.
You can
Yeah.
trust these ones.
Phone book
So
outright.
funny. It's like actually like a little cheat guide. So it's like some guy with dementia. So he's like,
We found the police cheat guide. The police study guide.
You holding it up like you do in the paint
Yeah.
section at Home Depot,
Like will bruise, will not bruise, will slightly bruise.
oh yeah.
Man, y'all ridiculous. But at the same time, you're reasonable
Reasonable
Republicans.
Republicans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have Down syndrome. We'll see you next week, folks.
Amor y paz.